What's up, San Diego? Super excited to have Josh, Phil, and Sydney on the show, the founders of StayhomeSD. Make sure you check them out, www.StayhomeSD.com. They are doing some amazing things to support the community right now and want to get them as much exposure as possible. Let's check out the episode. Guys, I'm just going to let you tell me a little bit about it so I don't butcher anything. How you get started. Let's go.
Pretty simple. We got a text message from one of our friends and said, hey, I'll get some seed money together. Do you guys want to help seniors get groceries? We're like, why? He's like, I saw an old guy at Trader Joe's standing behind a line of like 100 people trying to buy bananas. Yeah. And we're like, okay, let's do it. Sydney was the first to respond. She said, I'm down. I said, sure, let's do it. And within 4 hours, our website was up and running. Austin made that with Phil's help and everything. So we have a tech team, we have infrastructure. We delivered 4 deliveries that next day, March 6th, St. Patty's Day, or anything. We were literally in our friend's living room, Emily and other founders' living room. And we had 4 deliveries, and Sydney and Sarah were the first ones to deliver. It took them forever. We wanted to go buy groceries for every single person and made a list, and that didn't really work. So the next day we went to my house. We brought all the groceries to my home, what we could find. And what we found was it's hard to get things. And we found it was very difficult to even get eggs or orange juice or toilet paper. So we just reached out to all of our volleyball group as a center of like 500 members, and people poured in and said, we'll help out. So that's how it got started.
I love it. So, high level view is if anybody is in need, especially kind of those high-risk senior citizens, they can go on StayhomeSD.com, which highly recommend everybody check out. And you guys have a list of items that they can order, and it just gets delivered to them, so they're not going and exposing themselves. And that's awesome.
It's up there. It's got all sorts of resources about and there's the order form for seniors. It's easy. They can click through and select some items that they want. It basically gives us their information so that we can get the orders out to them. We're trying to get everything out within a 24, sometimes 48-hour window. We're trying to get everything underneath 24 hours. But they can get to the site. They can see what we have. They can fill in some spots for some other stuff. If we don't have the item on the list, they can still say, well, hey, I have a certain need. We try our best to get that out to them. There's also portals there for donating and for volunteering. We have a GoFundMe campaign that Sydney's spun up that we've been getting a lot of gracious onesie-twosie donations from members of the community that have helped keep us afloat for the last 45 days. So it's been a really good community outpouring of support for the organization as a whole. Keep it going as long as we can.
Yeah, that's so many people from San Diego all coming together, and you guys were able to bounce so quickly. And I'm sure at the beginning it was just madness, but no, we were talking before the show, larger corporations who are helping out and getting that all streamlined. And, it sounds like just exposure, bringing more people, making them aware of Staygo so they can get involved, either just, sharing it on their pages so people know about it. So more, either senior citizens, not put themselves there, or if somebody wants to help out and with deliveries or with, financially or contribute, etc. Kudos to you, for doing this. I don't even know what to say. It's great that San Diego has this right now. And I was telling you offline, my dad's very involved with St. Vincent de Paul, and I shared your link with him, because he's always helping out elderly and helping them move and helping them and bringing them things. I don't even know if you guys know this exists, but my number one goal is I will personally share this on all my pages with some of my company pages, and we'll ask others there. Because you guys people need to know. So
absolutely. The more people that know, the more people we can help, and help comes in many flavors. Some people are giving their time, some people are giving their resources. Others are just basically coordinate everything. So it's an all hands on deck situation as we see. We're just trying to get people through this crisis and be there for our community when we can.
No, I love it. Me personally, I have a newborn, so I can't personally go out as 5 minutes to be able to share this on their Facebook or their Instagram. And as silly as it sounds, it's going to make a huge difference. You never know when, the right person sees that. and then boom, just make it go viral.
Absolutely.
Sydney, do you want to talk a little bit about like the giving channels that people have for being able to actually make donations to us, like the ongoing campaigns we have, like both with the corporate part and what we're looking for, like for individual donations?
We've partnered with a couple different nonprofits or businesses that resources and get full sell costs, which has dropped our costs and allowed us to deliver to more seniors. We have different companies reaching out to us where we have like Charlie's Best Bread. They give us their day old bread, which has helped us save and helped us deliver bread to more people. Obviously opened up their location to us and they gave us a spot to run out of. But we also have OliveCafe, who's connected us with Cisco, and they've also worked with us to get more bread and more items to give to our elderly. And they've actually made a huge impact on us in dropping our costs and connecting us with the right people. And as individuals, we have people that have reached out to us through social media, or they've reached out to us through our email, and they've either donated money, they've donated their time by driving for us, or packing upstairs, or actually some people have come and dropped off food. Like they have time to go shopping, so they'll come and drop off food that's on our list. And all of this helps significantly. And any form of help that we're getting, it makes a huge impact, not just for us, but like everybody in the community and everyone that we're able to help.
Absolutely. And is there anybody, we were talking a little bit like farmers right now who just might have produce, which, they're restaurants that are closed down and are sitting on thousands and thousands of pounds of apples or berries or whatever it is. Is there anybody else, other than that, you can help kind of connect so things don't go to waste?
Yeah, we actually had Backyard made a donation, really, and they came to us and they donated. It was actually one of our friends through our volleyball group who works there. He reached out to his manager and he was like, hey, if there's anything that's going to go to waste, like I know this group that's helping people. So they donated, what was it, like 2 or 3 crates worth of
oranges and celery, and it was just everything. He was like, no one wants this stuff. And surprisingly enough, the seniors do.
Yeah.
Like they're asking for celery, they're asking for oranges, and people from Backyard, they gave away to their employees first, which was great. So not that much stuff left, Josh. And I'm like, Evan, don't worry about it. And he gives us this stuff. We're like, we have this on the list. We've been trying to shop for this stuff. So people just don't even know how it helps out. And like you said, a share, a donation, a connection. If you just know somebody, that's just huge. Get in touch with Sydney. Get in touch. We have big infrastructure, but like everybody has big hearts. And everybody who's going and driving is like, hey, I know the VP of a food bank. I know this. And then once they see it happening and they're like, hey, so where else are you guys getting your donations from? Like, it's just all people. San Diego has been ridiculously awesome. I mean, La Bodega Market, they've given us probably $3,000 worth of just stuff for a week that kept us afloat. We almost shut down operations probably 4 or 5 times because of lack of funding, because seniors have certain things we buy that are expensive, like the pens, prunes, tomatoes, things that you wouldn't even think are expensive, orange juice, milk. I mean, we get what they want. We have delivered medicine to them or prescriptions, things like that. So whatever they need, if we can't do it, our drivers are donating their time and hearing aid batteries. They're buying beef that we don't buy. So wants to, they can go ahead and help out. We love it. And then the seniors just cry, break down. They'll give you like $2 or $3. They give us whatever they have. I would say about 60% of the seniors were helping funds. Wow. So it really, without this, they would be right now.
Perfect. I love it. So again, if somebody wants to help out, make donations, StayhomeSD.com. To the contact page and just have them send you an email. Is that the best route right now?
We also have Venmo. We also have PayPal also. So we have everything that you can, under the sun, you can think about. But to see our story and to watch, it's StayhomeSD.com.
If they want to help us connect the dots and they've got a connection or anything that can help us, tell them to just send us a quick email. And myself or Sydney will respond back to them, and we'll make sure that we're making sure that we're connecting the dots.
Thanks so much for tuning in to What's Up San Diego. So excited to have the founders of StayhomeSD.com. Please, I don't ask for very much ever. Share this episode more than anything, or just share a link to their website. We're just trying to get as much exposure as possible out there. It allows these high-risk individuals to stay home and get just the food and absolute necessities that they need to survive. So be safe, San Diego. I love you all, and tune in next week.